If you are a guy who's been following the men's self-improvement movement, this might seem like a bit of a surprise to you to hear me talk about freedom being overrated. Now, before I get into that, I don't want to say that freedom's not valuable. Okay, I've done articles and videos on why you need to get free, why you need to chase fulfillment, and freedom is extremely valuable. Okay, but it's overrated and it's only useful in moderation, and it's only useful in terms of a few things. Okay, and I'm speaking to you as someone who has got free. I haven't had to work in 3 years. There was a close to 3 year period in my 20s where I didn't have to work because I made a lot of money trading. And I can tell you that having total freedom is not all it's cracked up to be. It's not. It really isn't. Okay, you can have sex all day with girls during the day. All right, that's gonna be really fun for a couple weeks after you quit your job and maybe you got your business rolling and now you have some free time. Okay, you're gonna get bored of that though. You're gonna get bored of sitting by the beach drinking margaritas. All right, when you see all those digital nomad dream sellers and they got a picture of them with their laptop by the beach, okay, they're not working from that beach, first of all. Second of all, that beach has no internet connection, so uploading a video to YouTube is going to take about three to 4 days in between the internet going down every 7 seconds. Second of all, they're there for like a week, okay, because it's too hot and there's bugs, and you can't work outside. It's too hot. There's glare off the sun. Nobody works from the beach. And when you go to the beach and you just sit there and drink all day, I mean, if you're coming out of a high stress environment, the first 2, 3, 4 days might be paradise. Your first month in Thailand or somewhere is going to be paradise. But you're going to get sick of that real fast, dude. It's going to get empty quick. It's going to get boring quick. Going to get lonely quick if you're not, if you don't have a girlfriend or whatever. Freedom is overrated, okay? It only seems that it's so valuable because of the fact that it's restricted, okay? Just like sex, when you start getting sex regularly, right, it's not that big of a deal anymore. It was a big deal when you weren't getting it though, okay? Money, when you start to get financially comfortable, when you adjust to it, it's no longer that big a deal. Okay, it was a huge deal when you didn't have money to pay rent, though. All right. So I'm not saying freedom is important. I'm not saying don't get free. Get free. Freedom is important, but understand that the freedom that you have in your mind is not what it's going to look like in actuality. Okay. If you're, some of you guys might be free already, so you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's like you're sitting in a job, right? I'd be sitting there. I'd be jealous of the pigeons. I swear to God. I was jealous of pigeons. I was working a sales job in the middle of a Canadian winter, minus 40 degrees Celsius one day. You don't even want to know how cold that is, all right, in Fahrenheit. And I'm looking outside, there's pigeons. I'm like, dude, those pigeons don't have to pay rent or make cold calls. I was like, that pigeon doesn't have to make 100 cold calls a day. I was like, that pigeon has a better life than I do. Like selling this product that I hate, with this boss that I hate, and these colleagues that I hate, and these clients that treat me badly. I was like, that pigeon has a better life than me. That was one of the turning points in my life, by the way, where I was like, I'm do or die. I'm getting out of this. I was like, I've had 3 or 4 businesses. They didn't work. I was like, I'm going to do this or I'm going to die trying. I'm not like this one is like, I'm like, I don't care anymore. And I'm getting out, and, getting free was worth it. Right. But I thought like, it would be like, when you get the day off or that you get the long weekend and the trumpets blare and it's like the sun, comes down and shines on you. You're like, you and your boys at work are counting off the long weekend like a month in advance. Yo, dude, it's only like 3 or 4 weeks till that long weekend. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, I'm going to the college, man. Like that. And then like you enjoy that long weekend so much. You enjoy that weekend, just the regular weekend so much. You enjoy Friday night because it's the longest period in your week, in your year before you have to go back to work. Right? And then Saturday comes around, you're like, oh man, that went by so fast. Now it's like 2 days till Monday. Okay? Freedom's amazing when it's in those tiny little blocks when you can't get enough of it. But when you have enough of it, you get bored of it. Okay? You get bored of total freedom. Hey, I can travel hey, I'm in Asia. Oh, I can take a plane over here. Oh, I can, hang on the beach here. Oh, I'm telling you, okay? Fun for a while, overrated in the long term, all right? You know what's not overrated though, okay? And what's not overrated, what you won't get bored of, is greatness, okay? Creating a mission for your life, a purpose for your life, with multiple games, with yearly missions for you to accomplish, with a meta mission for you to accomplish that includes your finances, your significance, how much you're going to be able to help your family, the lifestyle change you're going to create for yourself, how high you can go in the world, solving the money problems, so getting your health together. Like, the right mission is going to include all of those variables incidentally, right? I talk a lot about that on my website, revolutionarylifestyledesign.com, if you want to have a look. Talk a lot about mission. This is my mission. I want to help as many of you guys as I can avoid the mistakes that I made, take my knowledge and use it to the best of your ability to minimize the suffering in your life and maximize the amount of joy and good emotions and consistently good state that you have, all right? I grew up a fatherless child. I grew up with not the right direction. By 19 or 20, I was completely unprepared for the world. I want to be able to give every guy from 18 to 45 as much as I know about health, wealth, relationships, and lifestyle, right? That's my mission. My mission until I'm not here anymore, and never ever get bored of that. I'm frustrated some days. Some days I don't want to do a bunch of technical work. Some days I don't want to edit. Some days I don't want to upload. Some days I don't want to, go back through an article and correct the grammar and make sure the sentence structure is relatively decent, et cetera, et cetera. And some days I've got all these articles in my Evernote that have a lot of good ideas, but it takes so much to chisel them down into something that I can make really digestible for everyone, so that it's, at a reading level and a comprehension level that, millions of people can understand it. Lots of those things, like frustration, for sure, but never boredom when you have the right mission, okay? You don't get bored of being great and leveling up.